Hi sunshines, welcome back to our channel. I'm TaylorAnne.
And I'm LoriAnne.
And together we are MADCURLS. And welcome to the MADCURLS video. This video we are very excited because we have made some changes. That's why you see me here with this little, what is it, the turban things you call them? Turbans?
Yes, microfiber towel.
Microfiber towel, turbans. By the title you would have already seen, what this video is about. We got some haircuts, me included, and we are revealing them right now.
And then we're going to style
officially
them.
To the channel.
All weekend long, we rested our nerves.
Yes.
And so this is the first time we're going to tackle our new haircuts.
Yeah.
After we left the salon, you know how they always give you just like really good haircuts and really good style and you just like love it. Now we're going to see if we can
do it ourselves.
These new haircuts ourselves.
So we got it done Friday. It is now Monday. We left our hair all weekend and now today we are going to be styling this haircut. You went a little bit shorter.
Yep.
I went shorter as well, and I got some bangs, so it's like a new look, and so I'm excited. I can't wait to style these haircuts. So
this video is about not so much showcasing products that are new or we're trying to test new products. These are what we think will work for our hair, kind of like our go-tos on our days off. So should we tell them what we shampooed and conditioned our hair with, or as we go along? But no, we should tell them now, right?
Tell them now, yeah. So what did you shampoo and condition your hair with? Today is Tuesday, so typically it's a treatment Tuesday. So we have done a treatment. We just did not film that part. We're just going to do this part, the actual wash day.
Because we wanted to do all things that were easy for us that we knew would work in our hair. So we didn't want to do any testing today because it's our new haircuts
and we want to show them in their best light.
We do. And we want to kind of like experiment with them in their best light with things that we know work for us. Right. So we asked a while ago about Treatment Tuesday, and would you mind if we kind of repeated the same treatments from time to time, because we wanted to kind of like forego the Treatment Tuesday and you guys would know, and even if we just kind of use the same products, you wouldn't mind as long as we kept putting them out. Yeah. So this is our way of kind of still going with the Treatment Tuesday theme, but yet showing you, all right, so the treatment that I used this week was the MADCURLS. This is a very good one, very moisturizing one. So this was the Moisture Slip Deep Conditioning Fertilizing Dip. So first I shampooed it with Alikay Naturals Moisturizing Black Soap, and then I went in for my treatment with this fertilizing dip conditioner.
Have you ever done this on the channel?
I've never done this one on the channel.
Okay, so slip, moisture, all that kind of stuff, you like it? Well,
absolutely, I definitely like it, yes. White,
smell?
Okay, smells a mild kind of, I would say, on the floral to kind of like healthy.
Very, very, very light floral.
Very, very,
it's light, whatever it is, barely there.
Very mild floral, right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and everybody knows how to scoop out and put it in their hair, so I thought that we could forego that part just for this week. Okay, so I've never done this one on the channel, but a lot of, I think I went to the Botanical site, and a lot of people were raving about this one, even more so than Afrotastic. So whether or not I switched that one out for this one, I don't know, but I like this. I absolutely like this, and I rinsed it out, and that's what's rinsed out now, and beautiful. But I'd have to try 2 or 3 more times to see if I could take that one out, and and we'll see.
Okay. Do you want to say what you're styling your hair with while we're here?
Okay, so today what I'm going to be styling my hair with is these brand new products from Curl Junkie. This is the Curl Queen leave-in, and I'm going to be styling it with the Curl Queen smoothing gel. Okay, this is like kind of like the new replacement for the old Curl Queen gel. Right. So I love Curl Junkie products, and this is my day off. No, it's actually not a day off because I'm sitting here in the video.
Right. Okay, but your days off, you do. When you went and got your haircut, that was in your hair.
This is what was in my hair.
Right. But we'll explain, like, we'll get all into the haircut and how it was done, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
When we're doing our hair. Me, this is not necessarily products I would reach for on my day off. I'm doing the exact wash and go that they did in the salon for me because it was amazing. So I actually want to try it again. But what I shampooed my hair with was the Diva Curl No Poo Decadence. I believe they just used the No Poo original on my hair, but I didn't have the original. I only had the Decadence in the house. So I was like, okay, I'm using the Decadence. Okay. So I did that. And then I deep conditioned with the Meech, which has shot to the my number 1 deep conditioner. I absolutely love this deep conditioner. Okay. We have a video on this, the Meech, the Indulge.
Yes.
This is so good. And today, I'm going to be styling my hair with Diva Curl products. I'm going to be using the Diva Curl One Condition Original very, very, very lightly in my hair. But it's mostly going to be a one and done on the light defining gel. This is the main event here, and I believe they put the one condition in and then rinsed it out, and then they went in with just the light defining gel, and my hair was amazing. And I didn't even know you could one and done these gels, so I was like shooketh. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Yeah.
Very good.
And so so if you want to see our haircuts, see how we kind of work them, style them, hear about our experience at the salon, our stylist, all that good stuff, then
please keep watching.
Please keep watching. Okay. Okay, so
we are
took
back.
our turby. We took our turby twists off. And so here's our hair wet. Definitely some length got taken off of mine. And you see the short pieces in the front. Those are my bangs.
And you can see definitely length was taken off of mine. Like, you don't realize it until you actually see it. And I am not bothered because I've been saying for months and months and months that I want to cut my hair short. So here we are. And now I have plenty of months for it to grow back if I desire it to grow back. I mean, I want to get it short. I like this short, edgy look.
I'm really glad I cut some off of mine because I'm just seeing the health of my hair already.
Yes.
After not washing my hair for 4 days, this is me detangling. Like, nothing
That's
came out. And before, like, I had big, like, balls of hair.
Yeah.
My hair was shedding like crazy.
And my hair has been shedding. I've been saying that in our previous videos up to now. And I think it was because of the different uneven length. And that was bothering me. So you have to get a healthy cut. Even if you want to grow your hair back, you have got to cut it. It's not cutting off length. What it's cutting off is probably as you manipulate your hair throughout the months when you get your hair cut, you're creating possibly split ends or whatever. And you've got to kind of get rid of those so that the hair that kind of grows out of your head is the healthy hair. And the hair that's the longest there is coming on down. But it's had more manipulation, so it's not as healthy as the kind coming out of your hair.
Right.
So you want to keep that length going, and this is just going to frazzle up and just kind of make your hair, the hair that's been there the longest, damaged, and it's not a good look. So you've got to constantly keep cutting off like a few little inches every now and then, and the hair will continue to grow, and it'll always kind of look healthy. I knew that was the problem with your hair and with mine.
My hair just feels good. My ends are just like nice and blunt, like it's nice. Okay, so let's talk about our stylist, talk about Joe, his salon. So our stylist is Joe Miguel. I will put his IG right here. It will pop up at Joe Miguel _ on
Joe Ortiz?
Yeah, well, that's his whole name.
Okay.
Joe Ortiz. I'll talk about his Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but his name is Joe Ortiz.
Joe Ortiz.
Yeah.
King of Curls.
King of Curls. And his salon is the Angel Salon in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Yes.
This was my first time getting my hair cut by Joe, but you've gotten your hair cut by Joe. This is now what, your like third or fourth time?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, getting your hair cut by Joe.
And I always say it's not about the name of the cut. You know, all of these names of cuts, like, I don't get into the names of cuts, and if people do it, God bless them, but I just go with the magic of the hands and the scissors and how they can really whirl those scissors around and know what they're doing. So I don't go to salons because of names of cuts, because how can you possibly have a name of a cut on your hair and I have the same one on my hair? You know, I go and say I want this kind of a cut, and it makes no sense to me. We have two different lengths. So just cut the hair flattering to that person's face, shape, curl texture, all of that. So, and that's what Joe does.
Yeah, so just because they use Diva on my hair does not mean I got a Diva cut. It's not yet. They just call it a curly cut. It's a curly cut. Yeah. So we both went with our hair already styled, so that they cut our hair dry. Sometimes we get questions, you know, when you get your hair cut, do you get your hair cut while it's wet or when it's dry? Our hair was completely styled.
Yes.
And they cut our hair dry.
I go, right, exactly, completely styled. So I went in with, like I said, the Curl Queen leave-in and the Curl Queen gel, and it was completely styled the way I would style it on any given day, on any given length, and they just start cutting it right then and there so they can see how my hair falls, the pieces that I've been talking about that hang and all that. And then once they shape it up, then they wash my hair, and then they dry it, and then they come back one more time and kind of like finish it up and fine tune it. So I'd say, well, this is just a little bit longer than I want, and he just keeps cutting until I'm satisfied, and I love that.
To me, getting your hair, as a curly girl, getting your hair cut dry makes more sense because, like you said, you can see how you wear your hair every day. They can see how much they're actually cutting off. Sometimes when you cut your hair wet, it's not really a good gauge because your hair's going to shrink up. Yeah. So I love getting my hair cut dry. And I went in, and what I really liked about Joe is that he like teaches you about your hair
very much so.
Before, like while he's cutting it, and like, you know, before he's cutting it. So I think I sat in the chair for a good 15 minutes just having a discussion about what I wanted, you know, what he thought would be good. He was basically becoming like one with my hair. He was taking pieces and feeling it, like, okay, it's like your low porosity here, high porosity here, this part is uneven from this, I wonder why this is, like, he was like getting all into it. Like, it was so cool
because you went in with a very serious concern. You wanted to know why your hair gets cut, and within a couple of months, what once was very, very even has now kind of separated. Some parts are longer, some parts are shorter, and it's just a marked difference of the length, and it's been bothering you.
Yeah.
So he wanted to figure out why that's happening. Do you leave your hair wet too long? Do you leave deep conditioner in too long? I mean, so he was really trying to find out what your routine is.
Certain products.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was awesome. He really listens to like what you want and teaches you about your hair as he goes along. So it's really, really cool. It's really cool.
So you can see me over here on this side figuring it out. This is the first time I've been trying to play with it since I got it cut. So it's almost like taking me back to my big chop days because I'm trying to figure out the most efficient way I can put products in, how much to put in. I'm sorting it all out because my hair has not been quite this short since my big chop, maybe a month after I big chopped it, possibly, maybe, I don't know. But so I'm trying to figure out the most efficient, effective way to put the product in, figure this out. And that's why I'm over here taking it out, putting it up, twirling it up, putting it in a clip, taking it back down. This is probably what we all go through at home. We don't get to peek in to see what you guys are doing because, of course, you're home. But we are putting this on video to show you we all go through the same things when we cut our hair. Like, how do we figure out our haircuts?
I hope I can style these bangs as good as they did. But they just seemed to have to put it in, and then when they were letting it set, like my hair, everything was completely back because like you don't want like a permanent part when your hair is drying. Someone mentioned back before I said that I wanted to cut my hair and I wanted to bring the bangs back, I said my biggest thing was how I preserve my curls at night with my bangs, because I found that when I pineappled my hair and I put the bangs in the pineapple, when the bangs fell the next day, they were just like sticking up, like weirdly. They wouldn't fall back down.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, I took someone's suggestion. I forget who said it. Come in the comments and claim it if you said it.
Right.
But somebody said to leave the bangs out and just pineapple the rest of the hair. And total game changer. Total game changer.
I know you were like raving about that. You were like,
I was like, okay.
And I said that. I said, sometimes you just get one little tip about something and it just makes all the difference.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is going to make my bangs like experience better like this time around, because I'm going to know how to properly like refresh my hair and whatnot. Because my bangs were just like the biggest thing. I'm like, I couldn't get them to fall right the next day. They were just always looking busted.
What I'm doing now is, as I always do, I'm putting in the leave-in and the gel at the same time. Not mixing them together, but you saw me put in the leave-in first, and now I'm going to go back through with the gel. It's kind of like my time saver. Instead of putting the leave-in first all through my head and then going back all over again, I'm just doing it at the same time.
Alright, so that section is done, and I will come back to it. Now on the other side, I spray water and then I just take the one condition and just kind of put that in all over and then go in with the gel. I was shook that you can use the Diva gel as a one and done.
You knew that you could use one of them as a one and done, didn't you?
Yeah, well, people have been talking about, I think the Ultra or the Arc. The Archangel. People have been one and doneing that, and I was like, oh, really? I didn't know that. But it makes sense because Diva products aren't cheap. It's kind of like Wedad, where like Wedad, you know, you use those gels as one and dones. You don't, what am I doing? You use those gels as one and dones. You don't layer conditioners and Wedad gels. So, you know, I really liked what the gel did by itself for me. I was very impressed. After years of using Diva and always layering the products.
So now I'm going to go in again, second tier, shall we say, and put in the leave-in.
Well, I'm glad I had you there to kind of, like, you know, egg me on. Because sometimes, like, change is hard to, like, cut your hair and switch it up.
I know. Like that morning, we woke up to snow on the ground. Not as much as we got this weekend.
We got a random burst of, like, someone said, like, 10 inches or something.
No way.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
I believe it. So
out of nowhere.
And you were like, oh, I guess we're not going to be able to go. I'm like, nope, I can drive. I did not want you to change your mind. Because I knew you were scared, kind of. You know, you're used to your hair, used to it being one way. And I just knew.
But then it's like, once you cut
it could look so much better.
Yeah.
I always say length isn't everything.
Yeah, and my length, my ends, if you go back and look at some of our, like, most recent videos, like, they were kind of all, it was all different lengths.
Yeah.
So, it had to be cut. Because my hair was looking kind of busted, and I knew it. Right, It's kind of like the praying hands method. My ends are so boingy. All right.
See, I'm seeing where my ends are getting, because my hair is so dense and so it's so thick as it comes down to the ends. But I really don't want to use like a tool, because to me, they operate sometimes as like a Denman brush, and it kind of
Shrinks your hair.
Yeah, shrinks your hair. It gives you that curl definition that I don't want. So I'd rather just kind of not finger coil, but like use my hands praying method and all that. But sometimes you just kind of have to help it up just slightly, the ends.
All right. So we know that some of you guys have been going to Joe, you know, on our recommendations. He was telling us, like, you know, like MADCURLS fam rolls through.
I know, like the day before, somebody had rolled through and said, next time you see MADCURLS, say hi.
But, yeah.
And then when we walked in, there was somebody there that was so excited to see us. They're like, we saw you coming in from the parking lot. They couldn't believe that we were coming in. We're like, yep, here we are.
But it was so cool because I know sometimes you guys want us to like vlog our haircuts and different things, and like we thought about this one, but typically like with the vlogging, I have to hold the camera and whatnot, and like I was already like on edge because like I knew I was getting my hair done, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to vlog and be focused on what I need to do with my haircut and all this kind of stuff. And I'm really glad we didn't vlog because we were able to like enjoy the moment. Because it really was just a nice day in the salon. The different people that that kept coming in. Different MADCURLS fam, you know. Different people in the chair talking to Joe. Like, it was just nice.
I know.
It was just a nice day in the salon.
We always kind of feel like we go in and then we have to vlog everything. And then you kind of miss that whole experience of going to the hairdresser and just being...
The hairdresser? The hairdresser.
What do you call a girl? The stylist? You just kind of
like salon? I don't know. The hairdresser.
Girl.
Well, half the salon is like a hairdresser. It's so funny because on one side, Joe's like rocking it with the natural hair on his side of the salon. And then on the other side, it's like relaxers and like press sets and smoke and people
all that straightening.
Getting their hair straightened. And it's so funny.
Third tier.
But yeah, if you go to Joe, tell him MADCURLS sent you. Because that's how companies and that's how people know, like, where the influence is coming from. Like, when you tell them, like, look, you guys do it with the hashtag MADCURLS made me do it.
Absolutely.
You let people know who influenced you or whatever. But yeah, I think a curly cut is what, gal? Is it 95?
95.
95.
You can book it online. I think they take a $25 deposit online, and then when you get to the salon, then they then you just kind of like owe the balance.
Yeah.
But no, it is an education. If it's the first time there, he definitely walks you through it and explains. And then he gets to know you, so then he knows kind of like the difference of your hair. Like, he's always reassuring me my hair is very healthy. I was concerned because of the highlights, and he assured me that for the amount of highlights and the fact that I got highlights and it was bleach and all that, which normally would damage your hair, he's like, nope, your hair's still in pretty good shape. Not even pretty good. He's like, your hair's still in good shape. So I was like, really? Because I was concerned. I was thinking that all of this shedding, but nope. And now the shedding has stopped. I think it was just kind of like maybe the unevenness of the cut, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah. And me, on the other hand, something about the back of my head. Me and Joe are still trying to figure it out. Like, but that's what's uneven about my hair. The front pieces of my hair grow long, but there's like a section in the back that won't grow longer than like a certain point. And we were trying to figure out why that is. But I always have to get my hair cut back up to where that point is. So basically the point is about here. Everything else will come down longer, like the front, but the back of my hair will only go to about there. So, you know, since that part was that short, I'm like, well, we got to cut the hair to where that point is.
But your hair looks so healthy. I mean, I could just see it looking healthier as he was doing that.
Yeah, you were in the chair. You were like, oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Basically, cut that hair.
Right.
Lee, you missed a spot right there. Cut right there. Get that little scraggly piece.
I was.
All right, so back when I would flip my hair to the side, I would like flip it and let it dry that way. With bangs, I'm like basically putting it all to the back. So yeah.
They went flying.
What went flying?
I said, I don't know, something went wrong, some conditioner. Okay. So yeah, so it's fun to do this, to come home and play with your hair. I'm liking what I see.
Me too. All right.
So and he also said, I also saw him do what he did to me about none of these parts. Like, get rid of these parts because then you can create more volume when it's dried, right?
Yep.
So that's what I learned the last time. And my hair definitely is short enough to do that now. I like that. Because that way you can flip it any way you want to once it's dry.
Can't wait for you guys to see it dry.
Right?
I can't wait to see it dry again.
All right. Just add some, let me see.
So my product is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, you worked that quickly. Okay.
Is it because it's shorter?
Your hair?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
And
don't know.
mine is because mine is short and I'm trying to figure out like where it's going. Right, so I just have to put gel in on this last section here.
Okay.
And
But yeah, haircuts, trims, and all that are important for the health of the hair. Not because people say like when you cut your hair grows. But what we were talking about earlier, when people say when you cut your hair grows, and people are like, there's no correlation and da da da. Like, I think it's more for like retention, you know, like to retain what the length that you're getting.
okay, when you cut it to cut off like the dead ends
To keep the ends healthy.
right. It's the retention, right, to help you retain it, because if you allow the ends to get frazzled, that's when they become split.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no mending it, in my opinion. I know there's lots of products on the market that says mend split ends. I just don't buy into that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you have to cut them.
Yeah, some of the times the product can slap a Band-Aid on them briefly, but as far as completely fixing them, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So yeah,
My hair looks so healthy.
it's cute. It's shorter.
It's
Little curlies.
It's markedly shorter, and I love
Yeah.
it.
It is.
Yeah.
Because before all this was coming down,
I thought that it would look too much like you guys wouldn't be able to tell. No, I can definitely tell, and I know you guys can too. Yes, it looks healthier. It's definitely shorter.
All right.
Okay.
So we are going to let our hair air dry of sorts. And and we'll be back to show you guys these results.
Okay.
All right, see you guys soon.
All right. Bye.
And we are back. These are our new haircuts. Oh my goodness. These are them.
These are them. Shaped them up. Took it down even more.
Look at my
It's
ends.
doable.
Now y'all know
Just
my
nice
ends was
and healthy
choppy
and
before.
Blunt and to the point.
Curly.
Really? Am I sitting sideways?
Girl, I don't know, girl. But I just love
Okay.
how it's all one length.
Mm-hmm.
It's all one length.
Yours is. And mine is tapered to a degree. Shaped.
Definitely shorter.
Definitely short. Absolutely. Like, I was kind of like wondering, does it look short? Yeah, it definitely does look shorter.
Yeah, no, it's definitely shorter.
And that's exciting for me because now I just have time on my hands to see what it can do.
You chopped it.
And y'all gonna be coming in the comments saying, "LoriAnne, your hair's growing back," and I'm gonna.
I know. By the next video, LoriAnne, your hair's long again.
Mhm.
That's just you, girl.
So let's just see
I was noticing
how long it's gonna take.
like some of the details. Like I like how he like cut my bangs, and then he like cut the side. So when when I was done with when he cut it when he cut it when he cut my hair and I went to go get it washed and styled, and then like it dried and I came back, and then from there he like looks it over and like he'll like make adjustments. So from there he was like actually like fixing the length of my bangs, and then I saw him like just take scissors and start going sideways. So my eyes were getting wide. Like, you know, he's still cutting, but
when I saw it dry like that, I saw him take scissors just very confidently and just start going down like diagonally.
But it makes it like frame the face better. So it's
Yes.
like I love this edging here. Like, it's
asked
nice.
me, like, are you happy with this length or whatever? And I'm like, well, can you take a little bit more off the top, or you can take a little bit more off the sides, or can you just kind of like clean it back up? Because he's like, he could see that part would be growing out quicker and sooner. And so what we both agreed on is that the products that they used at the salon were kind of like lightweight, and they used lots and lots and lots of water.
So much water.
Picture just having your head back, you know, in those sinks at the salons that they do, and just constantly pouring water in as they're applying products and kind of like massaging it into your hair and all that. Well, we just don't have that luxury around here. We simply take the water bottles on our channel and spray our hair. So it probably wasn't as saturated as we left the salon and how they kind of cater to our hair there. So our looks have to cater to have to adjust to like how we do it here. And so I'm wondering, I said, did I use heavy products? We're about leave-ins here and gels, and it might be heavier than what they use, because I know they use very, very lightweight products there.
And again, the hair was like completely saturated.
Very
with
saturated
water when it dried and everything.
So that's where hair there in that salon gets the moisture from. And they're professionals, so they know how to kind of like manipulate the hair and do that. So entirely, to me, different looks, but yet still I'm very happy with the shape of my hair because I wanted it short. Yeah. And so I couldn't ask for better.
Yeah, no, so like what they did was cute. I definitely feel like there my hair was more blowy and my curls were more chunky, but this is probably, this is how I do my wash and go. Like having my hair completely soaking wet when I do my wash and goes is not realistic for me, so I might as well not even get attached to that way of styling. Right. Because that's just not what I do.
That's why going to the salon is a treat, because
yeah, this is it.
Yeah, they do things there that sometimes we just can't mimic at home. But yes, I wanted the shape, and this is the shape that I got. And so as the weeks go on, the days go on, whatever, you guys will see us getting more and more accustomed to it. This is literally the first day out. Yeah. The first day, because we
tried to
relaxed all weekend. Did you?
Yeah, I tried to diffuse my bangs a little, so I think I might have frizzed them out. But again, this was, like you said, our first time playing with it. So I was like doing half the heater, half the diffuser, trying to like play with it.
I think we really made ourselves vulnerable today to show us trying to experiment with our hair. Like, we had never played with it yet. This is like brand new haircuts, so we just kind of like exposed the newness of it and what people go through when they get a new haircut. So we will play with it over the weeks, and you guys will see us. But this was the first day out. We rested all weekend. This is the first time we got our hands in our hair and started playing with it. Yeah. But for those of you who have bangs, what I used to do was take everything completely and like pineapple the whole thing. And then by the next day, my bangs would just be like up here and I couldn't get them to fall down. Now tonight, I'll like, you know, I'll move this here and like move another section over here and pineapple everything except my bangs, and so my bangs will stay down. And you know, I sleep on a silk pillowcase, satin pillowcase, and I'm not a crazy sleeper, so I sleep on my side, I sleep on my legs, I sleep on my back. So my bangs my bangs weren't getting messed up. So if you are a person with bangs and you find like your bangs are hard to deal with, definitely try pineapple your bangs.
Don't pineapple your bangs and try that. That definitely was a game changer. For me. So yeah. Did you put any oil in your hair?
I did not, because it's late and I know that we're going to go to sleep. So, but I wanted to put in.
You put some of that in?
But nah, I didn't today. This is wasting. I know what oil in my hair looks like.
All right.
So,
just asking questions, girl.
Okay, did you?
I put a little bit of the melanin oil in my hair because they say it's like light. And
okay.
So I put a little bit of it. I like it. I like that oil. So hot oil treatment has to kind of add a little something
over there
to the hair.
Check that out.
Try it out. A little something.
All right, guys.
So this is it. Let us know what you think. What's done is done here. So if you hate them so much, that's okay. But we can't glue the hair back on our head. But I love it. It's exactly what I asked for. I brought the bangs back. And I like that my ends and everything is just all nice and even and healthy looking.
I like that my hair is taken way up and it's shaped. And I will just continue to play with it and see how to do what I need to do.
Yeah. And we will put all of Joe's information in the description box, his website, his Instagram if you want to see his work, all that kind of stuff. And if you go to him, let him know MADCURLS sent you. All right. Is that it?
Okay. That's it, I think.
Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video, and
we shall see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
All right. Bye.